Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Savita Yadav and I welcome you all to this video of letter writing. Today I will explain letter writing. So first of all, let us see the topics we will cover here, that are what is letter writing, rules for all letters, types of letters, formal letter writing in detail and informal letter writing in detail. So let us start with what is letter writing. Now, letter writing is an important channel of communication between people who are far away from one another. In earlier times, when the telephone and emails were not available, the only means of communication between people was through letters. Letter writing is a skill that has to be developed. A letter is usually one in a series of exchange between two people or parties. Now, what is letter? Letter writing. What is letter writing? A letter is a written message that can be handwritten or printed on a paper. It is usually sent to the recipient via mail or post in an envelope. Although this is not a requirement as such, any such message that is transferred via post in a letter, a written conversation between two parties, is considered as the letter. Now, let us discuss the basic rules of letter writing. So the basic rules are: first is handwriting should be neat and clear. Second is letter should be written in blue or black pen only. Third is paragraphs should be used when writing a letter. Fourth is leave a space between the address and date. Fifth is spell out the month in full, like 19 April 2020. Now let us discuss the types of letter. Letters are of two basic types. First is formal letter. Second is informal letter. There is also third one, that is known as the semi-formal letter. So first we will discuss formal letter. The formal letter is a written or official or professional purpose with a specific objective in mind. It uses simple language that can be easy to read and interpret. While writing formal letter, we use passive voice. The size of formal letter should be concise. That does not include any irrelevant matter. Formal letters do not include contractions like didn't, can't, and abbreviations. Rather, it uses full forms. Now, the types of formal letters. So, there are four types of letters, that are letters to editor, second is application to principal, third is business letters, and fourth is letter to the government officials. It is also considered as the complaint letter. Next, we will discuss format of formal letter writing. So there are 11 points which are very important to remember, that are sender's address, date, name or designation of addressee, then address of the addressee or receiver's address, then subject, then salutation, body. In the body there are introduction, content and conclusion, then complimentary close, then signature, then name of the sender, then designation, if the student, then class with roll number. So first is sender's address. So it is actually our address. It should be written on the top left hand corner and it is as per CBSE syllabus. Nowadays all the parts of a letter are aligned on the left. This style is called the full block style. Now date. It should be written in full. For example, 19 April 2020. There should be no slash, dash or do dots. Next is name and designation of addressee. It means the name and designation of addressee whom we are addressing for or writing the letter. It is followed by address of receiver, means whom we are sending the letter. Then fifth is subject. Most official letters carry a subject line just above the salutations. This is for quick reference to the subject. Now the next 6 point is salutation. Salutation is mode of addressing a person. We may have the following forms, dear sir or dear ma'am, when we are writing to a total stranger whom we don't know at all. Then second is dear Mrs. or Mr. or doctor or professor or any surname, as in dear Dr. Sinha or dear Dr. Savita. When it is formal relationship with the addressee and the writer does not know him or her personally, in that condition we will write this. Third is dear Savita. When the writer knows the addressee personally, in that condition we have to write this, and the two share a semi-formal relationship. Now next 7th point is body or content of the letter. The content of the letter should be we also know it as a body of the letter. It begins with the next line as it arranged in 2 or 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph will generally outline the purpose of letter and the reason that the letter is being sent. This can address any issues that are outstanding and is used to set a tone for the rest of the letter. In the first paragraph, the summary of the letter can be found, and in the intentions which will be displayed through the rest of the letter should be outlined. From the first paragraph of the letter, the introductory paragraph, the individual should be able to note the tone of the letter. The last paragraph should sum up the issues raised in the letter. It can conclude suggestions and methods of solving the issues. It should be concise and to the point. Now, next point is complimentary close. So letter should be end in a polite manner with the following phrases like thank you, with regards, with best wishes, hope to see you soon, hope to receive an early reply, like all these things. Now, the complimentary close is followed by yours sincerely and yours truly. And finally, letters are closed by putting the writer's signature and name designation. Now, we all continue our third topic, that is the topic of formal letter writing in detail. And we have discussed what is formal letter writing till now. What we have discussed, the what is formal letter writing, types of formal letters, and format of formal letter. Now we will see the examples which I have picked from first two types of formal letters. First was the letter to editor and second was the application to principal. Now we will see the example of letter to editor. So first we see the sender's address here, which is written on the top of the left corner, as we can see. Then the date, then sender's name, which is a designation followed by his address, then subject, then salutation, then body or content of the letter, then complimentary close followed by the name and designation of the sender. So the letter is address is given here, Basant Bihar, New Delhi, with pin code, and then followed by the date, the editor, it is the designation, then the Times of India, then address of the Bahadur Shah Jafar Marg, then New Delhi, then subject regarding the bad condition of roads in our colony, then salutation, respected sir, then the main body or content. It is as like I am reading it. I would like to draw the kind attention of the concerned authorities towards the bad condition of the roads in Vasant Vihar through the columns of your esteemed newspaper. The roads are in a bad condition with open potholes due to which the vehicles are not able to move freely. The roads are broken due to the indiscriminate digging the roads from time to time. The residents of our colony have suffered a lot in the past few months. I request the concerned authorities to look into the matter and take immediate action. Their efforts in this regard would be much appreciated by one and all. Then here is the thank you, and then closing words is yours sincerely. Then you will put your signature and name Ankita Yadav, and then resident of Vasant Vihar. If you are a student, you will write class of 7th or whatever in class you are. Then here is the next example of formal letter writing, that is application to the principal. Here we can see the receiver's designation and address followed by date and subject, then salutation, and then content or body of the letter, followed by the complimentary close with the name and designation. So the letter is the principal, the name of the school and place, and then date 19 April 2020, then subject application for leave. Then dear madam, with due respect, I would like to state that I am Arpita Yadav, class 6B, the student of class 6B. I'm not able to attend the school from 20 April to 25 April due to illness. Therefore, I request you to grant me leave for 5 days and oblige me. Thanking you. And then yours sincerely, Arpita Yadav, 6B. Okay. Now let us discuss the second type of letter, that is informal letter. So as I have told you that an informal letter is a letter that is written in a personal fashion. We can write them to relatives or friends, but also really to anyone with whom we have a non-professional relationship with. Although this does not exclude business partners or workers with whom you are friendly with either. There are different ways to carry out this type of letter depending on which country you are in. Now we will discuss the format of informal letter. Here is one thing is very important, that is an informal letter does not allow any prescribed format when we talk about the format. So but here are some points. some rules which we can follow. So first is, we might just write the name of our city on the top, followed by the state, then salutation, then main content of the letter, and we can close it by writing yours affectionately, with love, all the best, take care, etc., followed by our name and signature. And now let us see the example of informal letter, which I have taken from the first type of informal letter to friend. So you can see here that same format has been followed: address, date, salutation, content, complimentary close, name and signature. So the example is, Mayur Vihar Phase 2, New Delhi, 19 April 2020. Dear Aviral, how are you? You are invited to my birthday party on 21st April. The party will be at Ambience Mall, Gurgaon from 4 to 7 pm. Please come, as it will be good to have your company. Also bring your sister Bhanvi. Waiting for your confirmation, Kashvi Yadav. So this was the example of informal letter. So that is all for today. Thanks a lot for watching.